Now we're going to talk about multiplying polynomials. Whenever you multiply polynomials, you have to look and use the FOIL method. The FOIL method says you start with the first, and so we look at the first two terms. We have 2n and we have 2n. So you're going to multiply those together. You're going to have 2n times 2n. You multiply first the 2 times the 2, which is going to be 4. And then you multiply the n by the n, which is going to be n times itself, which is n squared. The next thing that you do is you do the outside terms. The outside terms are the two numbers on the outside. So the outside term would be this term, and it would be this term, because they're both near the outside of the parentheses, because this 2 is on the very far outside of the parentheses, and this 8 is on the very far outside of the parentheses. And it's going to be 2 times 8 times n. 2 times 8 is 16, and 16 times n just becomes 16n. The next thing that you have to do is the inside ones. And the inside ones are here, the 1 and the 2n, because they're on the inside of it. When you look at the problem as a whole, the 1 and the 2 are on the inside of the equation. So we're going to add it's going to be basically 1 times 2 times n, which is 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times n is n. And then the last thing you're going to do, dun 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 dun, is the last. So you look at both parentheses. You look at this parenthesis here, and you look at this parenthesis here, and the 1 and the 8 are both the last two numbers, and you add them together. And when you are finished with the problem, you'll have 4n squared. And you can combine these two because they are like terms. So it's going to be 16n and 2n. It's going to be 18n. And then the 8 by itself, like that. And that is your final answer, and that is how you multiply polynomials.